Hello, hello. You're still watching. You're watching. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I really do. And I appreciate you playing along with this experiment. And I'm just sitting in a parking lot real quick. Thought I'd record something. Um, just dropped off a printer at Best Buy. It didn't work anymore, and hopefully they say they recycle them. We'll see, but better than putting it in a landfill. Maybe somebody can use a part. I don't know, but and while I'm speaking to you, I have to show you this song, Adele. I don't know if you can see that or not, but this song is so good. Can I Get It by Adele? Dang, it's a banger. I've been listening to it nonstop the last few days. So the reason, I guess what's been on my mind today is just feelings, and we all have them, and I can be super sensitive and get my feelings hurt, and a lot of times maybe get my feelings hurt over something that I imagined, and it might even be something I imagined based upon a misinterpretation that I have about the intention of the person who said something or did. I mean, who knows? It doesn't matter. It's just, we all have them, and I want to encourage others and myself to just, examine really what is going on and not let feelings be what drives the show, because I can be, the most guilty of getting super, super excited and super down, and it's just all feeling how I feel based upon something that is in my head. So I think of something and then it changes the way I feel, and then I don't feel like doing it, or I, feel annoyed or feel frustrated. But is it valid? I have no idea. Probably not in the most cases. Like, it's just my feelings based upon something that I'm thinking. And if I'm thinking negativity or negative, if I'm thinking negative or thinking optimistic, then that will definitely change the way I feel. So I'm just trying to be aware, just trying to be totally present, totally, dialed in to what's really going on, because, all too often, a lot of what I'll do is just out of habit. This is when I go to bed. This is what I do. This is when I get up. This, it's just when I start working. Like, it's all just kind of routine, and you can fall into those routines with what you think. I listened to a lot of, Wayne Dyer, Brendan Burchard, Anthony Robbins, just positive stuff on YouTube. And there were a couple of videos that I listened to, and they both refer to the same thing, that the human being, a person, will have, like, on average 60,000 thoughts per day. And like 90 or 95% of those thoughts are repetitive. So you may not even fully realize what you're thinking about, like your subconscious or just unconsciously thinking a certain way, and you don't even realize it. And so, with my challenge, which is to be a professional day trader, it has been the most intense self-examination that I've been a part of yet. And I've done lots of different things to look at myself and tear it open, and why do I do this, and what kind of trauma am I dealing with, and how did that experience affect me? And man, it just goes on forever. And I've done a lot of it, thousands of hours. But the most intense self-examination that I've ever been a part of is day trading, because I'm right up against everything that I deal with on a day by day, case by case basis, but it's in that moment where just I have to be totally aware, totally present, and completely focused on what I'm doing without being preoccupied with what's going on later tonight or what happened last night or what I got to do next week, or like I have to check all of that and just put it away till I'm done. And like I said yesterday, I day trade till around 9:30 in the morning, which is 11:30 Eastern, and then I'm back to work. But for a few hours in the morning, I'm completely focused on being patient, being in control of my own emotions, not letting greed take over, or fear, or anticipating too much, where I'm not dealing with what is actually happening. I'm projecting, and so it really brings a lot to the surface. It's been incredible, and this video is a result of that. And I really want to thank people that encourage me, because without you, I wouldn't be here where I'm at right now. And today, we have not hit the top of Everest, but we are leaving a base camp for sure. And I am at, maybe at the bottom, but not at the very bottom. And this whole experience really began in April, because I mentioned yesterday that when I was really young and undeserved and unqualified, I was hired by Fidelity Investments, worked there for a couple of years, and then I left there to go work for a company called Equus International, which made trading software. Because back in 1995, now it's all free. You can pull up a chart, you can put a moving average, you can run all kinds of analysis. It's all free. Yahoo Finance, Google Finance. But back then, in the old days, you had to buy a $500 or $1,000 software package for your computer. Not very many people had computers, and you'd have to buy a subscription to a data service that you would download this data, and sometimes have to manually do things. It was very sophisticated for the times, and I worked on the inside sales team. And while there, I've met two friends there that remain friends to this day. And we've always, all three of us, back then, we'd fantasize and just go crazy about being professional day traders, where we just make millions and zillions, and just the crazy things that we could buy. And that's really not what this is about. And now what it's about is I'm on this journey to get to that point where I am making $10,000 a day consistently. Because first of all, I think that'd be pretty rad. But second of all, it's just then I could help people, not only help people by teaching them how to do it, but think of all the cash there that you could do things for other people and make things happen. And it really takes that excuse of money off the table if you have things that you want to do, and they do require money. And so, but within that it's incredibly inspiring when the universe or God or whatever you want to call it encourages you, because we all need encouragement. And last night I was just watching TV. If you're looking for a good series on Hulu, there's this docuseries about Von Dutch, the people that used to make those hats and clothes, kind of cool. My sister-in-law Erica texted me, and she said that she just was supportive about just to continue doing what I'm doing, and it just was pretty awesome, because I can get up in my head about doing this. Like, what am I going to look like? Is this weird? What are people going to think? You know, how dumb do I look? Or, God, pretty stupid there. Like, it doesn't even matter. Most people aren't even watching this. There's probably like 2 people watching this, and they're my mom and dad. So, hi, Mom and Dad. Hi. And, but I want to thank people who do encourage me, because that's what we need to keep moving forward. And today I wasn't really feeling like doing this video. I wasn't feeling like having to scramble my head, like, what am I going to talk about? Like, what is it? Do people even care? Like, this is all just dumb. And I got a phone call from a friend, and he just said that he really admired the courage that he felt like it took to put myself out there, which you do have to get vulnerable. I mean, I'm exposing myself in some way. And it is hard, because we're all self-conscious, and I know I'll speak for myself. I'm self-conscious, and I can care what others think about me, and I don't want to look dumb or stupid, or I can get nervous about how I'm perceived, and then I'll just catch myself and just be like, what does it even matter? Like, no one even cares. They are not thinking about you, and they're not, and you're not. And so to hear people that I do care about encourage me, it makes a difference. It makes a big difference. And one of my friends, Mike Laney, the guy I used to work with at Equus International back in Salt Lake City, you know, he's trading again. He's on maybe his 3rd or 4th world tour, and he's back to doing well. I mean, it can be filled with high highs and low lows, and you know, we support each other through that. And he's been doing really well. And when we give you a little backstory, when we left Equus, within, I think that year, or 97, we left Salt Lake City. I left Equus that late summer, and I think that summer he got married, and about a year later graduated from the U, and he went back east to work for a prop firm, day trading prop firm, where you trade their money and you get a little cut. And he joined the 2 Comma Club in the year 2000. Some of you guys know there was a big tech explosion and then a bust, and you know, they're always talking about it on CNBC and financial channels, but he was part of that. And since then, he's kind of, you know, done some different things, but he's never really been satisfied or felt professionally challenged or motivated or interested the way he was when he was trading, because it's in his heart, it's in his blood. He's a trader. And last December, he quit his job. He cashed out his 401k. He'd been working there 11 years. And he did not immediately do well. I started day trading in the morning, probably in April, and I think by then he'd already been doing it a few months. I don't think he was doing all that great. But now he's consistent. He's consistent. That's as a professional day trader, that's what you're after here. Like, I have that goal, $10,000 a day, but it begins with consistently doing the right thing, consistently, you know, taking that trade, you know, you should, and consistently playing it the same way, and not letting your fear get in the way, or the greed, or, you know, execution of the trade. You know, that's a whole other skill set. And so there are a lot of challenges, but it's just like anything else in life. But Mike Laney, my friend, unsolicited, unexpected, and by total surprise, about 2 weeks ago, Venmo'd me $500. He's been consistent, and he believes in me, and he knows I'm working hard, and he knows I'm putting time into this, and I want it. And he just surprised me and gave me $500 and said, look, now I want you to try this, because he does his style is different than mine, and he's trying to help me with nothing in return. Here's $500. If you lose it, oh well. That should give you enough that you could make a couple of trades, maybe 3, and play it just like this. And I have. And since then, I've almost quadrupled that. But was that because I was doing exactly what Laney instructed me? Or is it, man, I'm actually more cautious with the belief money than maybe I have been with my own? Or is it just there was a shift in my confidence level, knowing that another person goes, yeah, man, I know you can do this. I know you can do it. Just do this. So there's a lot of moving parts there, but it's a really cool story, because a year ago, the Mike Laney I knew, he would not have sent me $500. He didn't have $500 to send me. He was in the grind. He wasn't happy at all. And now, he's a completely different person. Completely different. He's changed his entire life in 1 year. And he's a big part of why this video is being even recorded right now, because he's in my life, and I have awesome people in my life who inspire me, who reach out and are aware and just care. And they care about others. They care about what they're doing in their life. And they I don't know, all you guys, if you're watching this, you're an awesome human being, because you're in my life. And I expect big things to happen. And I think that's the only way that you can live. And so, feelings. I'm going to do my best not to let my feelings run the show. I'm going to, try to make good choices and good decisions. And throughout this goal is really what you're after. It isn't the end result of making $10,000 a day. It's everything that's required in order to get to that point is who you evolve to be that person, that trader that makes $10,000 a day every day. So, and I witness it. I see it. I see other people making big changes and awesome things in their life. And anyway, that's it. No thought. I'm running out of gas. So anyway, thank you for watching, and you have a great night.